John and Roxy Hertzig, Cameron Ferre going to Funny Car, man. That's pretty cool.
Hey, yeah. Going back to Funny Car, it's been a few years. I've raced a few of them in my career here, and Rick hit me up, and John and Roxy, they hit me up with an opportunity to come back and kind of do this whole Legends Nitro thing and the Hot Rod Heritage Series, and I'm all for it. I really enjoyed my time driving funny cars, and it's kind of cool to be back. I mean, I love the big show. Don't get me wrong. And I'm always working to get back there, but I also love anything with nitro in it, so I'm willing to let it rip.
Oh, let's be honest. You just love to race, you know?
Obviously, I'd race my go-kart if I needed to get my fix, but maybe drop a couple of drops of nitro in there every now and again.
And your family is a racing family. You race, your wife Angie races. Jet, all we do is see him all over Facebook winning races, and now your daughter's going to start racing.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I always laugh and say that pretty much all we do is live at a racetrack, and we just vacation at home sometimes during the week. But yeah, I've been racing my whole life, and cars and BMX and motorcycles and stuff. And my wife races as well. She races a super comp dragster, and she actually is dabbled in some nostalgia funny car stuff too as well. Her dad is Tim Boychuk, and she's in the process of working on her nostalgia license as well. She's made half of the runs, and hopefully this year she'll finish that up, and you never know where she might show up. But yeah, and then also my kids, they've got the racing bug. I really don't know where they get it from, but they definitely do. My son, he's hardcore into motocross. He's 5 and already has over 100 trophies and 2 points championships already at 5 years old. So he's doing very, very well in that, and we're gonna pursue that with him until he doesn't want to anymore. So, but right now, all he does is, I think he can ride 2 wheels better than he can walk, to be honest. And then yeah, my daughter, she wants to do everything just like our son Jet. And so she's already on her little Stasic e-bike. She's got 1 race under her belt, and she's ready for more. It's crazy. We never stop around here.
Wow, that's just great. Well, you yourself, you're the poster child for the NHRA. You started in the Summit Racing Junior Drag Racing League. You moved into the Lucas Oil Products cars, and then you raced in the Mission Food Series. And man, it's like you're just the prime example that you should be up on NHRA.com as the poster boy.
I would love that. And you're 100% right. I literally went from sitting on my dad's shoulders at Pomona Raceway when I was 8 years old, and I said, Dad, I'm going to do that one day, when I saw Top Fuel for the first time. And he's like, yeah, whatever. That's good. It's good to have goals and dreams, buddy, but we're not from that world. And I worked my butt off, as a kid to prove everybody wrong. And my parents supported me, don't get me wrong, like you wouldn't believe, throughout my career, and they still do to this day. But, we didn't come from it. And so, I'm a prime example of, somebody that, you don't have to be in the sport. You don't have to have a grandfather or a parent or anybody that, is successful in racing in order to be successful. And, I work every day to try to continue. And, sure, I haven't had more than 1 season full time and, on a big show car, but, I'm not ready to hit the chutes on my career yet. And, you never know what can happen. You always got to be there for the taking, and I'm willing to take it as far as somebody's willing to give me the opportunity to. And, just like with this nostalgia funny car thing, I'm very, very grateful to the Herzigs and Rick for even thinking of me. And it's really cool.
Tell the Cameron Ferre fans, you said you work. Tell me what you do for a living. I'm not sure everybody knows what you do.
Yeah, I like to say that I race for a living, but as up and down that career can be, as a lot of people know, I also teach automotive courses at a community college, Cerritos College and Compton College. I teach auto body and paint over there. My family has been in the paint and body industry my whole life, and we have a custom graphics business with my dad and stuff. But yeah, I took a teaching role, and I've been doing that for about 8 years now. Full time 5 years. But yeah, it's great. It allows me to kind of live 2 lives. I live the professor life Monday through Thursday, and then the racer life Friday to Sunday. So it's been cool. I worked at RacePack as a marketing manager for the RacePack data systems for 11 years, and then things changed hands over there, and I wasn't going to move to Kentucky to continue with them. So, but it's all good. I live and breathe cars, whether it's fixing them, driving them, whatever it may be. So it's great to be able to make a living within the automotive space.
Have you had any seat time in the funny car since this deal came together?
Not since this deal came together. We're working on possibly, doing a test session before the March meet. If not, we're going to be testing on that Thursday of, probably make a hit or two. I haven't been in a nostalgia funny car in about a year. I drove Cecil Matthews' car about a year ago for a one-off event. They needed a driver, but that's been the last time. But I don't want to say it's like riding a bike because it's a nitro funny car, so anything can happen. But it'll take a little getting used to because we are gonna be swapping feet in this one and running a pedal clutch situation. So I've never done that. So those of you watching, bear with me for a couple runs till I get that under my belt. But yeah, I'm up for the challenge, and I'm not too worried that we'll be able to get it handled after a couple runs.
So. Oh, I'm sure you will. Well, the nitro test session on Thursday for about 4 hours of nitro for the nitro car, it's just spectacular to watch it. I wasn't real sure when Mark and Blake came up with that idea, and boy, did I look like a fool, because the first time we did it a couple years ago, it was really something to watch because all the nitro guys just kept come up and run, and they never quit coming. And it was just a thing, really great to watch. I know you driving, it'll be a lot of fun for you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm usually there kind of spectating and, or supporting my in-laws or, whatever it may be. I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm a fan of the sport. So I always like to come and watch as well, especially a lot of these nostalgia events and stuff. So, but to be back behind the wheel of one is going to be even better because I make kind of a crappy spectator, even though I love watching, especially after being in the car so much, pretty much my whole life. So, to be back on this series and this tour is going to be really, really cool. But yeah, the Thursday should be very interesting. It's kind of like, it's like bracket racing nitro cars in a way. Everybody's just going up there for time shots. So, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of cars that are going to be throwing down. So it'll be rad.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned your in-laws, your father-in-law's Tim Boychuk. His car has been running very, very good over the past, say 6-7 months. So, geez, you get paired up with him. I'm not sure how you want to go with that.
Yeah, it's funny because over the Christmas holiday, we were having some banter back and forth at Christmas dinner and stuff about who's going to be wearing the the king of the nitro hat at our family dinners and family gatherings. So he's very excited that I'm back, being able to race him, and because we raced before when I was years ago, but now that I'm his son-in-law, it's a little different. There's more bragging rights up for grabs, so it should be really cool, and we're really excited. And we get to we race as a family, so yes, I'm not driving for them, but all of the nitro world is kind of an extended family, so it's cool to be able to look across the staging lanes or even in the next lane and have one of your family members you're racing against. So it'll be really cool, but we're not going to give him anything, that's for sure, and he's not going to give anything to me. So we're going to go up there and swing for the fence every single time, and hopefully we can have some gold men and maybe one of those really cool March Meet trophies in my mantle one of these days.
Oh, that would be very, very cool. Well, Cameron Ferre fans, come on out to Formosa Drag Strip, Leap Day, February 29th, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, the March Meet. Looking forward to it. Cameron, looking forward to seeing you there, my friend.
Thanks very much. I'm very excited. I can't wait to be there, and I hope we pack the stands like you guys normally do over there, and I'm excited to put on a great show for everybody.
Thank you very much.